didn't get a chance to go up to the cabin this weekend due to Jennifer having to work. So it is the 20th of December, a couple more days till Christmas. And that being said, I don't think I'm gonna be able to make it up again. So maybe into the new year. But good news is I did get a new computer. So here's some videos from the last several months that I have not been able to put up because my computer crapped out. So if I don't get to see everyone, I'll probably put up a short on Christmas or Christmas Eve. Everyone have a great Christmas and Happy New Year to everybody. I'll see you in the new year. Hope it brings health and happiness to all my viewers. All right, peace. This week when I got home and was working, I've been noticing that my EcoFlow is not charging again. It's supposed to have shitty weather, so I thought it was just, cloudy. And then I noticed it wasn't charging at all. I thought maybe it's the fuse. I got up here, it was like 4% left. Maybe 8 in one of the other batteries and like 8 in the other. So I came out here, started up the generator, and the generator's not charging the EcoFlow either. I don't know what the problem is now, but at this point, I would never buy another EcoFlow product again. But now I have 2 batteries. The main unit, I don't know if it's still under warranty, which they gave me a replacement, like, I don't know, maybe beginning of summer or something. So that may be under warranty. Maybe I got another year. I don't know, but I'll be finding out because I don't think I could fix this. The firmware, I went and tried to update the firmware because I've never updated the firmware because last time that's caused the problem. When I checked, it said the firmware is 100% up to date. So I don't know what's going on, but I have no electricity at the cabin because my EcoFlows that I got like $5,000 sitting in that room isn't doing what it's supposed to do. They're not reliable at all. This is my third problem with them, and I don't think, I think I had them for about a year, a little over a year. Got generator going, we got electricity again. Like I say to a lot of people, I don't know why, but it seems like the generator just stepped up. Let me go see, maybe the battery's charging. That would be awesome. Oh, the EcoFlows are charging, folks. Thank God. I don't know what the reason was. Oh, thank God. That was stressful. Now later on, I'll see if the EcoFlow will charge off the solar. And if it does, the mystery remains. I have no idea why the EcoFlow would not charge yesterday. There was no errors. No, nothing. But it looks like there's going to be, I got to run that generator for quite some time. I'm running for a couple hours now. If the sun comes out, it's supposed to be a nice day, but it's raining right now. If the sun comes out, then I will go ahead and see if I can get it charged off the solar. But I am so happy that it's charging right now. I hope it charges off the solar, but again, not reliable. I come up here on a Friday night, I have to run the generator. If I maybe it was a little bit like a couple more hours late, the batteries would have been completely dead. I wouldn't have had electricity. I would, had to run the generator in the middle of the night. When I got up here late, that's why I didn't have any video from yesterday. Let me tell you what I'm going to do today. That room, we're going to insulate it. I even bought some of the styrofoam, the big pink, I don't know if you can see it in the back of Vinny's truck over there, the real thick stuff, the good stuff. I'm going to use that maybe for the ceiling, but it's going on the ceiling. That might be the only thing on the ceiling. Eventually maybe I'll put something else, but that's what I got going on. So hang out with us. I got It was just Jen, Vinny, and I, and Justice. Justice is back up here. Some of you have been asking, where's your dog? Your dog okay? My dog is fine. She's an old little lady. She loves it up here. The only problem now with Justice, she sheds everywhere. And she just, I won't get that hair out of my truck for like 2 months now. I put sheets down, but she does love it up here. She's starting not to like the 2-hour ride. All right, it's around 10 o'clock. We let the batteries charge a little bit. Now it's time to empty this little room and start putting down some floor. We'll see what happens, folks. There's not a lot of room, so I'm not sure if I can show you. But first I got to cut away all this foam. Let's do it. All right, so we're still at it, folks. Let me show you what we got going on here. The flooring. I had a lot less flooring than I thought I had. This shit is expensive too. And it's a pain in the ass to put down, really. So it looks real nice. I was going to mix it with the old flooring, and then I realized I don't really have any old flooring. I just had these pieces here, and I cut the wrong end on another piece. I could have had another strip. So it looks like I'll need one more box of, I'll try to get this color. I don't care if it's a utility room. It gives a little character, 2 different colors. I don't know. But basically, this is still plywood. I cleaned up all the foam, the insulation foam, and now I'm going to insulate the walls that I know that mice are not getting back in here. And then once I get the walls insulated, I'll probably put something up in here and give it some type of wall, like sheetrock or pine or cement board. I don't know. We're going to do something. And then also I got that real thick pink insulation, the styrofoam stuff for the ceiling. I don't know if I'm going to cut them in strips and stick them up in there. I think I'm going to just go right over it. And if I have regular insulation, I might put that on the wall here and then put the pink brick right up. It'll be double insulation. And yeah, we'll see how all warm it gets in here. If the EcoFlows that are charging again, thank God, start you know, as they're charging the heat a little bit, throw off some heat, keep the temperature a little bit warmer in this room. And we'll see what else I could do. But then at that point, I would like to build a little shelf, get the EcoFlows off the ground, and really start cleaning up this little utility closet and making it more functional. But that's where we're at. Vinny's over there. He's ready to start cutting some pieces of this insulation and throwing it up and get it moving for the day. Let's see what happens. Insulation, hanging. You're gonna pull a measurement of your cavity, which is 76. We'll go a little bit more. 76 and a quarter. 76 and a quarter. Now, let me go show you the pro tip. Go to the end there. As shown. All right, there we go. Oh my God, I'm dropping it. Oh. So, what you want to do is have a 2x4, like the one behind Vincent over there. Vincent? All right, so you want to find 76 and a quarter. You want to find it. Someone hold the other side. There's 76. There's a quarter. All right, so, I mean, try to get as straight as possible. Some people cut from the backing, you hold it down, take your razor blade with the 2x4, strike it across once or twice, put marks on my deck, and there you go. You got almost a perfect cut. What you will learn that these things, for whatever reason, never cut. So at this point, you hold it up. If you have an assistant, I do. I don't know where he's at though. All right, assistant, don't grab between my legs. I'll just hold that. There you go. All right. So it's always good to have good working gloves, not like shitty pair like this one. Firm grip. Get them at Home Depot. Avoid them. Stitching one on the finger. It's always one finger. That one. Sorry, folks. I don't know. Okay. Now, if you could, pop a couple staples in there, sir. What's going on? All right, there's no staples. Time out. Right here. It's our bloopers, our blooper reel. Hopefully these fit this stapler. All right, one down, ready to go. All right, folks, it's about 4 in the afternoon. Excuse me, Jen just gave me some hot cocoa. It's cold out. It's like damp and cold. I installed a new camera over there on the tree at the range. I don't know if you can see it behind me. It stands out a little bit. It's up far enough that no one can actually come and just like rip it down, and I believe it should be able to charge over there. The sun comes over here and hangs out for a while. It doesn't take too much to charge them. I really would like to see if I have any wildlife cutting through this part over here, and yeah, keep an eye on the property with it. Now, yes, I don't know why they don't, you know, make things in black. That would look so much better in black. I could have, you know, masked it all off and spray painted it, and I probably will sometime do that. I don't think that's going to be its permanent spot. Here we are at the utility room. I just tested it. I ran the My Buddy heater, or whatever it's called, and it is warm in here. So I had it up on here for now. You know, I'm gonna be taking that down. So first thing I noticed, the generator's right outside this window. As soon as I shut the door, it is much more quieter than it was before. I could hear the EcoFlows humming. I had the My Buddy heater going on for like half an hour in here, and it got really, really warm. I should have brought with me a thermometer to mount in here. So what my plan is to do is, I don't think it's going to work this winter because I have no heat source. I can't leave My Buddy in here, even though it's got a thermostat. I'll turn off and on. It's just not safe to have on in here with unsupervised. I don't recommend that for anybody. So basically, I'm hoping when EcoFlow charges or is running, I can hear the EcoCharge now being charged. It gives off a little heat and is able to keep this room, because it's very well insulated now, at a above freezing level. Maybe I get a heat lamp, I don't know. I have to see how good it holds heat. At this time, My Buddy heater been off for like maybe an hour, and there's a huge difference from the temperature out here and the temperature in here. As you can see, I think this is 2 inches or 2.5 inches of 2 inches of foam on the ceiling. I wanted to go ahead and put some insulation in the cavities, but what ended up happening, I ran out of insulation. So I just put this insulation up flat, screwed it in, and that called it a day. It is good insulation. I think it has an R10 value. I mean, it's almost as good as what's on the walls. I put it over here on the wall, as you can see, so it's much more insulated. This is the most insulated this room has ever been. I have some up here. I got the door and window foam and I sealed it all up, so it's holding heat very well at this time. Could done better, could done a little bit better, but it is what it is. And as you can see, I got a lot of junk in here. That part of the floor didn't get done. So one box did this, you know, I would say 4.5 by 8 foot or 7 foot room. You know, that's all you got out of $62, and I think that's ridiculous. $62, you know, is this stuff gold? It's ridiculous. If I had to put a value on it, like 40 bucks a box, $42 a box. It's good stuff, but $62 a box for this much? Oh my God, that's why I cringe on thinking on redoing my kitchen and stuff like that. It's ridiculous. All right, we're back here in the cabin. I just took Justice for a walk. I put out a little short, just Justice and I, and Vinny tagged along. Jennifer stayed in the cabin, and then she came out looking for us, and she met us halfway down one of the trails, and it was a nice walk. It was a nice little walk. I haven't walked the property in like, I don't know how long, since maybe early spring, and a lot has changed. There's a lot of trees down again, a lot of trees. The trails are overgrown. It's hard to find my way around my property line. Yeah, but we made it through. I had a cigar. Now we came back to the cabin, had a drink, and Jennifer is making us supper. This girl, man, I love this girl. You want to get to a man's heart, it's through his stomach. Say hi, Jen. Say hi to all your fans. This girl, it's great. I was doing the work. She was in here enjoying the cabin, relaxing. Justice is up here. She was reading her book. Oh my goodness, she loves to read books. But she was reading her book, and I was out there doing my thing in the utility closet, and she was relaxing, enjoying the cabin. That's what it's for. And she sparked up because it's chilly out there. Right now it's 41 degrees outside. She sparked up this fire. 75 degrees in here, folks. It's warm. It's warm. It's the warm that super comfortable warm that just, if you sit in one of these lazy boys, you're knocked the hell out. So that's one thing that we're kind of scared about doing, is getting that lazy boy too early. So we're cooking. She's cooking. We're going to be eating. I just took my shower. Vin said, why don't you turn it up just a little bit more since it's colder. So, you know, on the instant hot water heater I have on the side of the cabin, it's very, very sensitive. A hair, you're burning your ass off. So I went over there, I cranked it up a little. Perfect. Perfect. And tomorrow I am taking the hot water heater home with me. I'm draining the system. I'm starting to winterize the cabin. Even though this week we did hit 80 degrees a couple times. It's crazy. But I will be undoing. What's that?
Tonight's going to be 27.
Tonight it is going to be 27. They said. So I'm not messing with it. It's going to be down to freezing tonight. So tomorrow's coming off the cabin, because I don't know how much that cost me. Like $300. If that freezes inside, and you know, I'll be buying a new one. If I ruin it, I ruin it, and I'm trying not to. So I got to take care of it. And I'll be disconnecting it, draining the tanks. Again, I don't want those tanks to freeze up and crack, so I got to drain the tanks. So now it's back to toting the 7-gallon jugs back and forth to the cabin every time we get here. Boiling water to wash the dishes. It's a pain in the ass, but it is what it is. Maybe in the future I'll keep getting better at it, getting the cabin to the point that, like, it's all skirted in. Maybe someday I'll get a well. But even that, you have to be up here a lot to maintain the pipes and stuff. So we're draining it. I'll be disconnecting the elbow under the shower and under the sink. The sink goes inside a 5-gallon bucket for the winter, and I dump it. And underneath the shower, we just let it drain out underneath the cabin. Like I said, we're only showering. We're doing... I don't know, 2-gallon showers. Yeah. So I mean, you put that, what is, not a saucepan? It's a yes.
Like a stock pot.
It's like a stock pot, and we fill it with the water out of 7-gallon big jugs I bring up. We stick it on top of the wood burning stove, or sometimes we put it on the stove and we warm up the water. We bring it in there, we put it on the stool, which we have to bring back, and we have a little pump. You drop it in there and it has a little shower head and you wash up. That water seems like it's going like that. So best thing you do is quickly, you wet yourself, you wash yourself, you rinse yourself, and anything left you're like, you know. But yeah, it goes quick. But that's how we take showers here at the Off-Grid Cabin in the winter. Yeah, that's all I have for you right now. I'm going to eat. We're going to sit down. We're going to watch a movie. I'm going to have a drink. I already had a nice cigar. And we would probably be around a nice fire at a fire pit, but it's a no burn right now. Even though it rained this morning, but it's very windy and we're in a no burn right now because we don't want to start a wildfire like some other people do. But Justice is this dog. I think she did her last walk around the property. She's getting too old. She was struggling a little. I had to carry her a little bit, but we got it done. She loves to walk some of the trails, but we walked the whole property, so it was a little too much for her. Most of the day she's been sitting in her little spot right there, just waiting for that thing to start up. She's been waiting and waiting. And now whenever there's food around, Jennifer's cooking or anything, she's right there. She's right there waiting. Maybe something will fall. Maybe she'll get something. So she's waiting. So a good weekend so far up at the cabin. It's time to relax, eat, have a good time. All right, folks, probably see you in the morning. Unless something else goes on, and I'll turn you back on. Well, I just woke up. I brought Justice out to go to use the bathroom. It is freezing. I think it's like 24 degrees out, and it's the first time I've seen 24 degrees this year, and it is chilly. We woke up, the cabin was like 54 degrees. I just started a fire. There's frost over everything. As you can see, the truck's back there. It's cold. It's cold. Okay, I'm in my little utility room here with the EcoFlows, and I would have to say it is warmer in here. Is it above freezing? I'm not sure. I need a temperature gauge. I'll be picking one up. My little mouse traps are still clean. I believe 100% I definitely solved the issue with the mice in here. So I'm kind of excited to get back up here and keep working on this. And but so far so good. It looks like it definitely will turn out nice, and hopefully I'll be able to get some heat source that's safe to keep this above freezing. But that's all I got for you, folks. It's kind of really dark in here. That's all I got for you. Thanks for tuning in and watching this episode of Liberty Creek. We truly appreciate every single one of our subscribers that hit that button for me. So hit the thumbs up. Maybe this will get a little more, some motion, some traction, and I'll get some more subscribers. I've been struggling with this YouTube. I took that break when Jennifer was in the hospital, and I have not recovered from that break. It was like I didn't post for a couple months, and YouTube shut my channel down. That's pretty much what it feels like, because my views went down, my subscribers went down. I'm just not picking up what we were in a good spot. My channel was finally taking off. I was picking up viewers really a lot faster than ever. A lot of people were watching my videos, and now it took a dump. Now I just have my faithful subscribers that like to hear me run my mouth and hear my rants once in a while, and just, you know, you invested probably about 4 years, some of you 5 years. Some of you I talked to on the chat, and you know, we share pictures, and people are building cabins and they watch my videos, and they tell me I motivated them to do it. And you know, that is really why I did this. That's why I started doing all these videos, because when I first started, I only found a handful of videos. So I went back, I started watching some of my videos, and I'm like, oh my God. But it's really cool to see the progress and to actually watch the stages of the video. And if I could do it, you could do it. But really, I don't know. I'm going to probably slow down on the videos. I try to pump out a lot back to back. I did like, I think I did like 5 videos in September and a couple shorts. It really didn't help the channel. I'm barely, for the last like 2 months, I've been getting over 4,800 subscribers. It'll be like 802, then it's down. People will unsubscribe. I get more people unsubscribing to my content than subscribing, so it's freaking weird. All right, that being said, I do appreciate all of you for watching, and I'll see everyone on the next one. Holidays are coming up. Watch what you eat, and I'll try to put out some videos, but I think I'm going to slow down a little bit. But you will see videos if I'm up here, but I don't think I'll be coming up as much as I would like, because we have other things going on, and we're busy people. But if anything cool happens, I'll make sure I turn the camera on and share it with everyone. All right, folks, that's all I got. Thanks for watching. Hit the subscribe button, thumbs up, and we'll go from there. Peace.